Zhao Liying believes that no is an important turning point in her life, and she is in the same frame with Lin Zixin's Smile, and her CP senses bursting. Chinese traffic actress Zhao Liying climbed to the peak of her career by relying on the era steel drama The Wind Blows Half Summer. When she was interviewed, she talked about the roles in different periods, which brought her different strengths, and also mentioned that she and her ex-husband Fang Xiaofeng made a love story. Do you know if it should be green, fat, red, thin? She frankly said, "It was a turning point in my life. I learned a lot and took a lesson." Zhao Liying in the entire interview, the whole person is not only full of confidence, but also quite deep between words. Many netizens praised her after the tempering along the way, much more restrained and calm, compared to when she just entered the industry. It is no longer the same. Zhao Liying played the living strong woman Su Bangsha in The Wind Blows Half Summer. She analyzed that Su Bangsha is the most sleek and higher-ested role she has played, and counts from the immaturity of the legend of Lu Xun, full of unyielding strength, and then to Shanshan is coming, although it is biased towards sweet personality traits, but still has not forgotten his original intention, is a person who continues to pursue his dreams. Then talking about Do You Know, Zhao Liying did not analyze the role, bluntly saying that it is a turning point in my life, which is also reminiscent of her 3-year marriage with Fang Xiaofeng, which occupies a very important part of her life. Zhao Liying and Fang Xiaofeng partnered in the costume drama Do You Know If It Should Be Green, Fat, Red, Thin, which became the hottest hit drama at that time, and it was also rumored that the reason why Zhao Liying would marry Fang Xiaofeng was because it was too into the play, but married life made her instantly return to the real world. In addition to Fang Xiaofeng is a famous mambeo, mother-in-law is also very strong, although the in-laws are wealthy and life is not lacking, but it is rumored that the mother-in-law has always looked down on her from a peasant family and has no education, and in the case of the wrong household, the two eventually could not continue to walk. It is also expected by the outside world. Zhao Liying, who waved away from her married life, did not slump at this point. Last year, with Happiness to 10,000 Homes and Wind-Blowing Half-Summer transformation success, she also said that a person's success has many factors, including talent, effort, luck, and noble people. I met a lot of people who helped me, and there were many opportunities I seized, and said that she grew in the role, and the audience also watched her grow all the way, and when the audience remembers the names of these characters, it is the fundamental source of her efforts. After Zhao Liying's transformation, she did not reject the ancient puppet script. She and Lin Zixin's second costume with Phoenix Zing have been completed, and the two have been full of CP since performing The Legend of Chokiao 5 years ago, and now they are partnering again and attracting much attention. The dinner photos of the crew of Walking with Fixing were also exposed, and I saw Lin Zixin standing behind Zhao Liying, happy hands compared to Yang. Zhao Liying was wearing a hat, pursing her lips and smiling, and the overall atmosphere was quite joyful. Yet again, numerous netizens likewise anticipate the post-change of Zhao Liying, who can make an upsurge in ensemble shows with Strolling with the Phoenix, and they generally yelled, "Pick up the pace and present to me the dramatization that both of them teamed up with." I truly feel a debt of gratitude. Need to see, the connection among them as a general rule is very great. 02. Without Zhao Liying, The Breeze Blows Penelia wouldn't very great look. The television series Wind-Blowing Penelia is adjusted from Anne's book I Can Kick the Bucket, which tells the historical backdrop of the unstoppable battle of a lady, Su Bangsha, in the steel business headed by men. When this television series was communicated, it acquired a decent standing. Thus far, a couple of individuals have whined about it. I need to concede that the creation staff of this television series truly made careful arrangements and extraordinary aims, and really buckled down on many subtleties. The ensembles of the entertainers are entirely reasonable for that period, particularly the many outfits of the champion Su Bangsha, which are particularly in accordance with the tasteful vision of ladies who are participated in business in that time, making the person Su Bangsha more quality. The props are additionally extremely strong, and all the gathering is entirely reasonable for the time where it is found. Numerous netizens on the slug screen lauded this television series for its film quality. Indeed, even a couple of episodes are loaded with the environment of the times, for example, Extraordinary China, Pingju, I Need to Have a Home, etc. These episodes add a great deal of variety to the inward feelings of the characters in the play. Additionally, dynamic the environment. Zhao Liying is perhaps of the most sultry entertainer as of late, yet the appraisals of the television series she featured in are not terrible. Many individuals pursue The Breeze Blows Penelia due to Zhao Liying. Notwithstanding Zhao Liying, veteran entertainers, for example, Liu Wei and Kailan were additionally welcome to assist. Their support likewise pulled in additional crowds for this television series. The exhibitions of a few youthful entertainers are likewise generally excellent, for example, Huo Hao who plays Tong Xiaoqi, and Sun Jin who plays Gao Zinai. Despite the fact that they are not notable, their acting abilities in this show exceptionally developed, and they depict the personality of the characters quite well. Full stop. From the over two focuses alone, The Breeze Blows Penelope is an interesting to decent show. Be that as it may, the plot is the spirit of a television series, the story is the skeleton, and all the other things is embellishments. The stage was set up well, yet the play was not sung well. The Breeze Blows Penelope gives individuals such an inclination. Su Bangsha is a moving person, yet in the play, aside from showing her great fame, it doesn't show how hard she functions. At the point when she was generally shy of cash, Zhao Liying gambled being terminated to send her cash. At the point when she couldn't uphold the obligation and sold the piece steel, Zhao Liying settled her, and she endured the ascent in steel costs, bringing in a ton of cash. At the most troublesome time, Chen Yui stooped to manage the leasers in the capacity yard, and Tong Xiaoqi and Yameo purchased products for her to take care of her obligations with practically no dark or white. Right now, Su Bangsha was simply playing out the unpleasant show of self-misuse at home, clustered in bed the entire day, not eating or drinking, hanging tight for Dr. Su, who adored her so much, to cook for him. Thusly, Su Bangsha's prosperity was not because of how hard she functioned, but since she was adequately fortunate to meet such countless old buddies who were ready to help her. To set off the emanation of Su Bangsha's hero, the level of intelligence of others was deprecated. The way that Su Bangsha and a few supervisors went to Russia to purchase steel and was cheated was excessively careless. Wu Jianch, Feng Yu, and Qu Yu Bizhang are veterans in business, however not even one of them saw that it was a trick, and they all gave cash to the tricksters. They have no precautionary measures by any means. I truly can't help thinking about how their intelligence levels are rich to such an extent that they are worth millions. Su Bangsha acquired all the cash to purchase steel, and the lion opened his mouth, getting many thousands from this individual, and getting 1 million from that individual. With such a lot of cash, Su Bangsha startlingly gathered every last bit of it. Su Bangsha is excessively great. All things considered, who might loan such a lot of cash to others at the same time? Most organizations depend on bank advances for working capital. According to these two things, the plot does not merit examining. Su Bangsha in the first book is a chubby man weighing almost 200 pounds, so Zhao Liying is clearly not fat, and Su Bangsha played by her is as yet called Husky Man. In the event that a chunky man is truly permitted to play the champion, envision the impact of Su Bangsha wearing proficient garments. The scene where Dr. Su and Zhao Liying are chasing after, might you at any point actually follow this show? All things considered, wind-blowing Penelope is misrepresented. Assuming there is no Zhao Liying, and no expense-saving help, it won't great look. 03. Sat tight for quite a while. Lastly moved. Chen Kayakian 2 is going to begin shooting? The new arrangements for Gong Jun's accomplice? Does this mean it's at long last moving? We as a whole realize that our Zhao Lucy's first genuinely out-of-the-crate work is the supposed Chen Kayakian broadcast in 2020. He showed up in a red dress and straightforwardly hurried to the highest point of the hot hunt list. Also, our CP sets of Chen Kayakian and Han Shuo can be supposed to be insane. It's a pity that when the show was communicated, on the grounds that Ding Yuxi likewise had one more episode of Two Thick Tone delivered simultaneously, he was blamed for destroying the CP excessively fast, which caused many devotees of Chen Kayakian's theatrics to feel that he was destroying spans. Despite the fact that they really loved the show online for the subsequent season, and when the honor was granted toward the finish of 2020, the show declared the most recent advancements of the subsequent season, that is to say, the screenwriter Nanjin has proactively begun composing the content, and being delivered in 21 years as normal. It will begin in the last part of the year! Exclamation mark. The screenwriter likewise posted a post a while later saying, "When I composed the content, I kept the crowd in my heart, and expressed gratitude toward the crowd for accepting my truthfulness and offering back a similar love without a second thought. The subsequent gathering will really buckle down, the green all of a sudden is superior to the blue, this is easy for me." In any case, I hung tight for a very long time until October 22nd, when I last saw the shadow of our Chen Kayakian 2 on the screenwriter's Weibo. The screenwriter said that he was coding, and that implies he was all the while composing. Exclamation mark. It was recently given an account of the web that Zhao Lucy wouldn't assume the job of Chen Kayakian in the subsequent part, however as per the most recent news from the proprietor, Zhao Lucy will in any case assume the part, yet the male lead has been changed from Ding Yuxi to Gong Jun. We should initially investigate Gong Jun's appearance in The Legend of Li. How about he supplanting Yuxi and become the new Hanshuo? Or on the other hand, will there be another storyline? Try not to make us stand by too lengthy, all things considered, for the current year is 2023.